What's up, Internet? I'm Todd Awesome, and I'm going to show you through this week's Nightfall. This week's Nightfall is the summoning pits on the moon, where you have to defeat Fogoth. Not a super difficult one, but it can get tricky at times, so just sit back, relax, allow Ribshack, Merowit, and myself to walk you through it. Alright, this week's Nightfall modifiers are Epic, heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon. Angry, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Void burn from any source is greatly increased, and of course, the Nightfall. If all players from your fire team dies, all players return to orbit. Let's see how we do this. The opening gatehouse section of this strike mission is not super difficult. All you've really got to do is think tactically. So use the cover to work your way through. Use the void burn weapons that you have, like Atheon's Epilogue that I have here that's just amazing for this strike mission, and kind of work your way through it. There is a wizard and a knight that are sort of difficult, but if you work in your groups and stay behind cover, you'll be fine. And that'll bring us through to the Repel the Hives section. Now in this section there are 3 runes to decode, so all you have to do is drop Dinklebot off at the gate, let him do his thing while you clear out the 3 waves that come through. Now the first wave is just 2 knights, the second round has a wizard and a knight, maybe a knight or 2, and the last round has a bunch of wizards, and a wizard so nice they had to give him a real name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Each wave do have Thrall and other small little peon characters that come out, so take them out first because they're easy and then move on to the bigger guys. So what you got to do is use the back, or what I call the entrance, as cover. So if you find yourself in any trouble, just run back to the entrance, because they typically won't come into the entrance, they'll stay in the room. You can duck back in there, wait for your shields to recharge, and then start to take them out. Once you're done, hop in there, pick up any ammo that's left, and watch out for any stragglers. You don't want to be surprised to death.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
This is it, and defeating Fogoth is not all that difficult. While he's chained up, use your supers, use every heavy weapon you can on him to take him out as much as you can, but be careful, once he breaks those chains, breaking those chains alone releases a void pulse that can kill you, as I learned. So you're going to stay in that room, much like when you're repelling the Fallen from before, you're going to hang out in the entrance and start to take him out from there. Now, in that room, there is a orb that will show up and start to shoot void damage at you. Just fall back further into the entrance where it can't shoot you and you'll be fine. Don't shoot it and destroy it. It'll blow up and start to shoot out little void pulses that do a lot of damage. We almost wiped because of it. We learned though that if you just leave it alone, after about 20 seconds it goes away. So run into the main entrance, drop a lot of firepower on Fogoth, and then duck back in when that orb appears. Now from the further back entrance where you're hiding from the orb, there is a small slit you can shoot through. It's great for sniper rifles, and you can hit Fogoth from there. So you can still fire from cover where no one can hit you. It's a great location. So continue that cycle where you run out, hit him with as much firepower as you can, then duck back when the orb happens. Just do that over and over until you take Fogoth out. It's not really all that difficult, but make sure you watch your radars for when that orb comes in. Again, a big thanks to Ribshack 2012 and Merowit for getting up at 3 a.m. to help me with this strike mission. You guys are amazing. I have no idea why you do it. If my walkthrough guide helped you out, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get next week's Nightfall walkthrough before you even wake up. You're welcome. And remember, follow me on Twitch if you want to see me play live. See you guys online.
George Lucas gonna sue somebody.